Hello and welcome back to Guided Practice for Strings. My name is Ellen, and in today's warm-up we will be doing a G major 3-octave scale, shifting involved in that scale, and some vibrato warm-ups as well. As a review, you will play along with me and we'll get warmed up, ready to practice our favorite pieces together so that you don't need to worry about what to do or how to do it, what to look for. I'll help you, guide you on the way. So let's get started. If you haven't tuned your violin, stop now, tune it, and get all set. There are many free tuners available. And we're going to get started with some bow exercises. These help to strengthen our bow hold, especially if it's been a while since you've played, and give us beautiful tone. We all need better tone. So make sure that you've got your bow hold all set. You've got your curved pinky, your round fingers, your soft first finger, and your bent thumb. And we are going to go up and down in our elevators like this. As a reminder, I don't edit out my own mistakes from these videos. We are all here, real together, making mistakes as we practice the violin. I also don't edit out the sounds of my kids, who you may hear. They are playing with my husband, their dad, and they're fine, they're safe, but they're also making noise. So that's okay. Thank you for your patience with that. So let's stop and check your bow hold, check your bent thumb, check your curved pinky, and we're going to point our bow up to the tip. We're going to come here, back and forth. I will, however, see, there's a mistake. I will, however, edit out if I need to stop and take care of it. So let's finish up our bow exercises. Get 3, 2, 1, and let's do some circles. Check your bent thumb, your bent pinky. Check your tip that it's pointing up to the ceiling, your frog. Let's do 3 more, 2, 1, and we're going to go back around. 3, 2, 1, 0. Awesome. Beautiful. So hopefully your bow is nice and warmed up. Pause before we do our next exercise, windshield wiper. Make sure there's nothing around you and no one that you're going to hit, because we're going to go like this. We're going to go out and back. Whoosh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. So pause, check your thumb, check your pinky. Fantastic. All right. So now that your bow hold is nice and warmed up, take a second, relax your fingers if you need to, especially if it's been a while since you've been playing. And let's warm up with a 2-octave G major scale just to get set. We worked on this in the last video, and we're going to be building on this scale today. So if we remember, G major has F sharps, but it does not have any other accidentals. So we're going to take our G and a high 2, B natural, high 2 for F sharp, low 2, and then we'll go down. Let's try that together. And I think 1, 2, here we go. G, A, B natural, C, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B natural, C natural, G, E, F sharp, G, and back down. F sharp, E, this is really a D, C natural, B, A, G, F sharp, E, D, E, A, G. Fantastic. So let's add on to this. To get into our 3rd octave, we're going to need to shift. We're going to do a practice here. So where we'll shift today is up to 3rd position on the A string. So how we're going to start this exercise, we're going to start on our B, then we're going to play our D, our 3rd finger. That's our target note where we're going. We're going to go back to B, shift, we're going to hit that target note. So before we do that, get your 1st finger on the string. We're going to move it up and down along the string, letting your finger guide gently over the string, kind of in a rainbow, like in the string, then gently over the string and back in the string, so that you're not hurting your finger. And now let's put the bow with that. So let's do a 1, 3, 1, then shift, and check. Was that the same note? Maybe, maybe not. Let's try that again. So here's our 1, here's our D, back to the B, same spot with your ears. Was it too high? Was it too low? Let's try it again. So if it was too high, aim a little lower. If it was too low, aim a little higher. Here we go. Back to our B, D, B, and shift. How did that sound? Let's try it one more time together. Here we go. B, D, B, shift. Beautiful. So as you shift, we make sure that your whole hand is shifting together, that you're not leaving behind your thumb or your elbow, that everything is moving together. Find that nice motion again with me. Perfect. Beautiful. So everything moving together. All right. So after we get to third position, we need to play the second octave is going to, no, not the second octave, just, yeah. I teach a lot of kids a lot of different things. We are not playing a 2-octave scale with a shift. We are going to play in there, except with the right notes. Forgive me, it's been a long day. Okay, so we all make mistakes together. So as we are not in D major, we are in G major. So we are going to play in here. And then we have our shift from our A to our C natural to get us into 5th position. Let's warm up that shift a little bit. To get into 5th position, if it's been a while, your arm is going to have to come around. So what happens is your left thumb is going to slide under, kind of hook right about here. If you can see that, I'll try and point right about here. So left thumb hooking under. This elbow is going to swing around. This hand is going to come up high over your string, as you can see. So hopefully this is a muscle memory thing that you're remembering if it's been a while since the last time you shifted to 5th position. So let's try that. So find about 3rd position, and we're just going to do it with our hand up to 5th position and back. So feel your thumb rotating around that base of the neck, up and back, and up and back, and up and back, and up and back. Awesome. Check that your elbow is coming out and in. That makes no sense, but coming forward and more towards you. So it's usually here. It's going to come like this, forward, and this hand is going to swing up. So we're going to put some notes to that. So first, let's find our A. That's your first finger in 3rd position on the E string. So here's your A. And let's walk up to the C natural. Just kind of a low 3, so a 3rd finger that's touching your 2. So here's our A, C, and that's where we're heading. So let's do that shift. So we're going to play A. So 1, 3, 1, and make that shift. How'd it go? Were you in tune? Did your elbow come around? Did your thumb come around? We're going to do this many more times. So here's your A, 3, 1, shift. Good. Again. Make sure you're starting on an A. You can always check with your open strings if you need help with that. So here's your A, C, A, shift. Think about, was that too high or too low? Let's try again. Make sure you're starting on your A. Here we go. A, C, A, C. Perfect. Again. Make sure you're starting on your A. Again. Think about, was it too high or too low? Let's try again. Two more times. And again. Good, so while we're here, we can play whole step, half step. So we're going to get our C, D, no, hold on. Yeah. F, G. There we go. I can do this. There it is. Okay, so C, D, E, whole step, and then scoot your 4th finger out. You've done this. Here we back in our fifth position. 1, 2, here we go. Here we go. A helpful hint is to keep your fingers down. That provides stability as your fourth finger does that little half step extension and back, and then you're right back where you go. So let's try that one more time. Let's take a break. Let's go back to A in third position. Check with your A string. You need to. So let's do a shortcut shift. 1, 3, 1, shift. And then walk up. 1, 2, 3. Whole step, baby half step, and back down. And from here, shift back to the A, down your 2. Let's practice that. That's the hardest part of this whole scale. Relax your first finger if, like mine, it's hurting on the E string. So let's find that C. Get back up to C. So find it with your third finger. Match it with me. Here's your C. We're going to practice the scale. We're going to practice the shift going down. So we're going to play the C, and then the A, and then put down our B natural. So here's our C, A, B natural. Let's do that with me. So find your C. Back to A, 2. We shift all the way back to A so that our whole hand makes it back to third position. Let's try our C, A, B, again. Again. Good. Now we're going to leave out the A. Feel it with your finger. B, C, feel it. B, feel it. Good. For our scale today, we're going to keep things pretty slow, so you have plenty of time to warm up, remember how this scale goes, and get back into playing with me. So let's turn on our metronome. I'm going to turn on my metronome. You'll be able to hear it through the video, and you'll play along with me. So this metronome will be at 60 beats per minute. So let's take a second. Let's listen to it. And I'm going to give an example of this scale and walk you through where the shifts are going to be and the notes. So we're going to start on G. 1, 2. Here we go. G. 1, high 2. 3. D. 1, again high 2. A. 1, low 2, and shift to the D. High 2, high 3. 4. 1. Here's our shift. Whole step, whole step, whole step, half step, and down. Get ready for the shift to 2, 4, 3, 2, 1. Low 2, 1. Knees open today. High 2. Open again. Next time, let's put in our 4s. But for today, let's focus on those shifts. So let's do it together. 1, 2. Here we go. G. 1, high 2. 3. D. 1, high 2. 3. A. 1, low 2. Get ready to shift. Here it is. Whole step. Whole step. Touch your 4. 1. Whole step. Shift. 1. Whole step. Whole step. Whole step. Half step. And down. Get ready to shift. 2, 1, 4. Touch your 3, 2, 1. Low 2. Open. Open. Good. Hopefully this is going pretty well. If not, I guess you could rewind the video and watch it again. These next 2 times, I'm not going to say anything. We're just going to focus on getting more comfortable. 1, 2, here we go. So for today, we're leaving out the turnarounds at the beginning and the end that are so familiar. Today, we're just doing the scale. So think, how did that go? Were you happy with it? What's a thing that you want to work on? For me, I'm going to work on my bow because I was not really happy with the way that my bow was in the string. So we're going to try that one more time for today. Get your bow set. Make sure your legs are loose. Your left thumb is loose. And let's get ready. 1, 2. Here we go. Stop here and do more scales. That's awesome. Right now, we're going to move on to vibrato to keep this a concise warm-up as much as it can be. So I'm going to change our metronome to 80 beats per minute. And we're going to review an exercise that we've done before. We're going to bring your wrist up, block it. So we're in about 4th position. We're going to practice quarter notes, quarter, 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 6 to 8. 16th notes. And vibrato. Let's try it. So, this is G with my second finger on the A string. Take a second. Match your pitch with me. We're going to aim for half-step ovulations, meaning the top note that our finger hits is a G, and the bottom note is going to be an F sharp. Let's try that. So here's your G. So let's go back to those quarter notes. 1, 2. Here we go. 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 8th notes. 16th notes. Vibrato. Awesome. Let's do the same thing with your 3rd finger. That sounds nice and beautiful. Use our A. So find your A. Same thing, make sure your wrist is blocked here. You're rotating from here. 1, 2. Here we go. Quarter. 8. 16th note. Vibrato. Good. Let's try this. Let's switch it down to the D string. So same thing. Let's get our second on the D. Find your pitch. 1, 2. Here we go. It's helpful to tap it. Get out any tension that's there. To your 3rd finger. And on the D string, match your pitch. 1, 2. Here we go. add vibrato. Let's turn off the metronome. And now you are warmed up to go and practice whatever piece you pick for today. Keep practicing, keep making music because it makes you happy and because it brings you joy. Be kind to yourself as you are learning and making mistakes and getting back into things that you haven't done in a long time. And be kind to me. Like and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this. And I will be back next week.